Guy newspaper on the front page of the paper. Let's do some politics first. It says Ken is the leader Ghana wants. That's according to Na Toshi, and that story is on page 6 of the Daily Guide newspaper. Also, right under that is Samira cries foul over Bawumia smear campaign, and that story is on page 3 of the paper. Still in front of the Daily Guide of Finso Samproso crash claims 10 lives. A sad development there. We'll get into the detail. That's on page 6 of the paper as well. Also, NDC's first year in office, Mahama pledges integrity and inclusive governance on page 3 of the Daily Guide newspaper. 60 ministers promise cost NDC supporters jobs. Asiedu Enketia. 60 ministers promise cost NDC supporters jobs. Asiedu Enketia is saying, and that is on page 6 of the paper. Don't go away. We'll get into the details of that shortly. But now to the Ghanaian Times newspaper. Banner headline, President Mahama renews vows to Ghanaians, promises ethical leadership at all levels. Promises ethical leadership at all levels. On page 12 of the paper, massive push needed to stimulate domestic private investment, according to the Asantehene Otumfuo II. It comes with the pictures of Dr. Asiema, who is the governor of the Bank of Ghana, and Otumfuo II touring the bank facility. Also on the front page of the Ghanaian Times, gridlock deepens at Kwame Nkrumah Interchange, North Industrial Area, on page 14 of the paper. The back page of the Ghanaian Times, engage in constitution review process, NCCE urges Ghanaians and consolidate gains so far. Arise Ghana, tells President. The center spread of the Ghanaian Times newspaper has the story about Mahama vowing Mahama renewing vows to Ghanaians. Mahama renewing his vows to Ghanaians. Also, public reactions to Constitution Day and Mahama 1 year. These are some of the stories that the Ghanaian Times is reporting this morning. In just a moment, in just a tad, we'll get into the details of some of these stories. On page 3 of the Daily Guide newspaper, Samira cries foul over Bawumia smear campaign. The story by Joe Awua from Kumasi says that former Second Lady Samira Bawumia has openly expressed gross worry over how her husband and ex-Vice President Dr. Bawumia is being smeared by his own party members because of an impending internal poll. According to Samira, her husband, who is seeking to retain his position as an NPP presidential candidate for the 2020 general election, is being lied about by his political opponents without any justification. For instance, Samira bemoaned that some of the NPP presidential candidates have labelled Dr. Bawumia as being a member of the ruling National Democratic Congress, an accusation she finds it difficult to understand. But why would they do that? I mean, he's a member of the NPP. Why will his opponent say that he's a member of the NDC? Anyways, the story continues to say that the former second lady, who did not mention names, recounted that just 1 year ago, these same people who are now labeling Dr. Bawumia as an NDC member were singing his praises when he led NPP in the 2024 polls. Quote, they are on a line spree presently, and they have lied and lied to the extent that they are now saying that Dr. Bawumia, our former vice president on the ticket of the great NPP, is an ardent NDC member. Is it not surprising, she quizzed. During the 2024 national elections, these same people described Dr. Bawumia as very intelligent, peaceful, hardworking, and a visionary leader who has what it takes to positively change Ghana's fortunes in a short time. What has changed in just 1 year? That Dr. Bawumia is now being smeared and crucified by his own party members because of an impending party election on January 31, 2026. Samira, who looked worried, asked her audience. According to her, all the negative things that are being said about Dr. Bawumia are palpable lies which have no basis. Therefore, the party delegates should treat them with the contempt they deserve and vote for her husband. Addressing NPP members in the Tafo constituency in Kumasi in the Ashanti region during a campaign tour, Samira urged the party members to remain calm and stay united even as the election to elect a presidential candidate approaches. Samira reminded the NPP members that after the January 31, 2026 election, the NPP would have to unite as one family with a common destiny to confront the 2028 elections, stressing that they should work hard to sustain party unity regardless. Well, she concluded that Dr. Bawumia is well marketed and also has the wherewithal to lead the NPP to snatch political power from the NDC in 2028 and urged the NPP delegates, who are the kingmakers in the party, to vote massively for him. One of the two leading contestants in the NPP flag bearership race. And the story on in the Daily Guide says that Ken is the leader Ghana wants. That's according to Natoshi. She's a former administrator of the District Assembly's Common Fund. Arina Toshiado says the Ghanaians across the country are calling on the New Patriotic Party to present Kennedy Ohene-Agyapong as its presidential candidate for the 2028 general election. Well, according to her, the calls reflect a growing public desire for a courageous, honest, and decisive leader who is, quote, untainted by corruption and prepared to take bold decisions in the national interest. Madam Adu made the remarks during her Eastern Regional Tour, where she is engaging party delegates and supporters across all 33 constituencies as part of ongoing consultations ahead of the NPP's presidential primaries. Quote, the feedback from the people is clear. Ghanaians want a leader who is fearless, truthful, and decisive. Kennedy Agyapong represents that leadership. And that she explained that many citizens, including floating voters, see Kennedy Agyapong as a forthright politician who consistently speaks against wrongdoing and stands firmly for accountability. According to Madam Ado, the NPP's path to victory in 2028 will largely depend on its ability to align its internal decisions with the expectations of the wider electorate. She says that Ghanaians are calling on the NPP. Ghanaians are calling on the NPP. Ghanaians, are you calling on the NPP? It's just a question that I'm asking. But that's what Irina Toshi says. She says that Ghanaians are calling on the NPP to present Kennedy Japan because they believe he has the courage and integrity to lead this country. And then she urged NPP leaders to listen to the voices of ordinary Ghanaians and support a candidate who can unite the party, a candidate who can energize the grassroots and appeal broadly across the country. But Amado stressed that presenting a bold and credible leader in 2028 would be key to restoring public confidence and returning the NPP to power. Haste and regional engagement form part of a broader campaign and consultation activities as the party prepares for internal processes ahead of the next general election cycle.
92.7 3 FM. Urban.
Politics in the Daily Guide. This one is on page 13 of the paper. And the story says, Bawumia excites Trouble delegates with welfare database. Dr. Bawumia last Tuesday stormed the Trouble constituency in the Greater Accra region to engage delegates ahead of the January 31, 2026 NPP polls to elect a flag bearer. And his promise of creating a welfare database for the party in the constituency is resonating with his audience. The Methodist Church at Asufan venue for the engagement was packed to its seams as the former vice president spoke about his plans for the party officials across the country. His mastery of Chi, the language of communication during the engagement, especially attracting applause from his audience. Man, the story says the digital man, as he is fondly referred to, told his listeners that with a database of party members in each constituency, he would ensure that the welfare of such person is taken methodically. Quote, while we shall take care of all Ghanaians when we are voted into office, party officials in the constituencies will enjoy a special treat through the activation of a welfare program made available through a welfare database of all the constituencies across the country, he explained. Turning to his mobile phone, he mentioned the name of the constituency chairman and the regional organizer and their telephone numbers and other details to convince the audience that indeed such a database is already available, and such data, he said, will enable him and his office to identify the peculiar challenges of party supporters and officers so these can be addressed. This way, the challenge of ignoring the needs of others by those who get appointed to top positions will be removed, he said. He debunked the propaganda spread by his adversaries, citing similar lies propagated against former President J.A. Kufuor and Nana Akufo-Addo, whom in spite of these turned out to become president of the country. Former President Kufuor, he said, told him not to be despaired by such propaganda, as he too passed through saying, Turning to the Bible, Dr. Bawumia mentioned how God can use persons regardless of their ethnicity to make leaders, when he said in Chi with a cloth of humor. Dr. Bawumia said, to which enemies are not gods, he drew a resounding applause, the visible admiration for the man whose tenure as vice president redefined the role of the president's deputy was not in doubt. With many innovations to his credit, his confidence as he stood in the full house to address the delegates was unshakable. saying that he has since proceeded to the northern region to continue his engagement with delegates. Politics this morning, but away from the camp of the NPP to the camp of the NDC. This one is coming from the national chairman of the NDC. And the headline says that 60 ministers promise cost NDC supporters jobs. This story is written by Joe Owa in Kumasi, and it says the national chairman of the NDC, John Ketia, says the party's campaign promise of reducing ministerial appointments to just 60 has denied potential appointees jobs now that the party is in power. He stated that the party's then leader, John Mahama, while in opposition, continuously accused the NPP administration of appointing huge number of ministers and promised to reduce the number of ministers to just 60 when he becomes president. Addressing Ashanti Regional NDC members in Kumasi, Ketia said that promise helped the NDC to win power, but it has also prevented President Mahama from appointing ministers exceeding the promised figure, a situation that has denied some qualified NDC members appointments. That the entire party leadership and members supported the then candidate Mahama when he promised to reduce ministerial and other appointments when he becomes president, stressing they should stop agitating over lack of appointments now. And in fact, when you go to social media, there's some, groups of people, they come in the name of some MPs, some big names in the NDC. And what they're asking for is that Mr. Mahama, President Mahama, beg your pardon, up until now, has forgotten about them. They seek to say that President John Dramani Mahama, while campaigning to become President of the Republic, promised these people ministerial positions, promised them appointments. And then now that he has become president, 1 year into his administration, their names have still not come up. So the constituents, and I don't mean the people in the constituency, I mean the constituents of these names, the constituents of these big names,
92.7
they are not happy at all.
Your urban lifestyle radio.
And then they'll tag President John Dramani Mahama that don't forget this man, we still remember your promise, that kind of thing.
92.7.
Well, the chairman of the party, Ketia, says that while the party was in opposition, while the party was campaigning, candidate John Dramani Mahama said that he would limit the appointment of ministers to 60. And all of these people were happy. Well, that we are moving away from the over 100 ministers to 60 ministers. We are saving the public purse, blah, 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 blah. And then 1 year after the man won the elections, you people want more than 60 ministers because you have your big men, your godfathers, your godmothers, they have not been appointed yet, and you're not so happy about it. Singer Ketia is telling them that they should stop agitating over lack of appointments. The truth is that, quote, President Mahama cannot appoint every qualified NDC member into his government. When he said the NPP had huge ministerial appointments, we are not the same people who told him. He says, were we not the same people who told him to reduce it to 60 ministers when we win political power? We are the same people who told him to reduce the number to 60 ministers when we win political power. If you had said he should appoint 1,000 ministers at that time, you could have appointed 1,000 ministers now. which could have led to your appointment into government. Oh, I still didn't get you speaking there. You NDC people, you the stars of the party, you were the same people who told Mr. Mahama that when he wins power, he should appoint only 60 ministers. When President Mahama said that, you were happy. That promise is amongst the reasons why he won the elections. And after he won the elections, now you want appointment. He has the 60 ministers already. Now you want some more. He says it does not. If you had told him, as Ketia says that if you had told then candidate Mahama to appoint 1,000 ministers when he becomes president, he would have appointed 1,000 ministers. But if he had said he would appoint 1,000 ministers. But even if he had won, he would have appointed 1,000 ministers. And that is when your name would have come up. That is when your godfather's name would have come up. That is when your godmother's name would have come up. But at the moment, 60 is 60. We are done. Close your book. They say stop work, pens down, hands up. Just to say that you knew that the 60 ministers promise would ensure our victory. According to Mr. Nketia, even the opposition NPP has realized that the NDC is suffering over their campaign promise of reducing the size of government, saying the NPP are mocking us that outside gentility home cry. We are being hailed outside for being a good government, but our members are worried because of lack of appointments. Oh. Is suffering from outside gentility home cry. That's in the face of everybody else who is not an NDC member. Oh, the government is doing well. But if you go to the grassroots of the NDC party, they are not happy because their people, their leaders have not been appointed into various positions. The 60-minister limit. With broad smiles, even as he addressed the NDC members, Asiodun Ketia said President Mahama is fulfilling his campaign promise of reducing the size of government to protect the national purse, adding that the NDC members should stop agitating over lack of appointment and rather support the president to deliver. But hopefully, President Mahama will become a president who will, reshuffle his ministers. Within this year, we may hear about some reshuffles here and there so that everybody will come and do some. So your godfather, your godmother should get something. Pray. Pray and let your godfather, let your godmother work hard. But it does not mean you should pray that the person who is in that position right now should be sacked. That's not what it means. Yeah, you should not pray that the person who is in that position right now should not do well. Because if that person does not do well, your party is not doing well. National chairman urged the party members not to give up hope and rather continue to work for the party to remain in government, noting that if the government continue to perform well as it is doing now, we shall prolong our stay in political office for other qualified members to also be appointed into government. Continue to agitate over lack of appointment, it may eventually lead to the collapse of the government, which may send the NDC back into opposition. Warning. Says in opposition, it's not Bawumia or Kennedy Japan who will appoint you as minister. If we are in opposition, it's not Bawumia or Kennedy Japan who will appoint you as minister. Asiodun Ketia therefore urged the NDC members not to take their party matters into the public domain, warning that such weird acts would give the NPP ammunition to fire at the NDC, saying that pleading with you, let not wash our dirty linen outside. The NPP are best at mocking people. They will mock you if you continue to take our issues to the public. You will be my out the chairman Asiodun Ketia has some words for you. Stop agitating, keep quiet.
It's random, maybe you are go choose.
Just keep working for the party and pray that the party stays in power for long.
But my boy,
because you to your person will come and enjoy some. That's not.
It's true. I'll be your hero.
fact, when we open the phone lines, we'd like to hear from you on this subject.
I go buy you Benz and marry you like gifty.
Greet various people. No?
You be my
Will call and remind President Mahama through the radio that, I mean, this man is still there. Do not forget him. Still there. Do not forget him. Tia says that. We understand, but we said 60. Stop work, can't stop, stand up. Still on the camp of the NDC, President John Dramani Mahama has pledged a renewed commitment to ethical leadership, inclusive governance, and accelerated national transformation as his administration marked 1 year in office with a Thanksgiving ceremony at the Jubilee House yesterday. Note address at the non-denominational service, President Mahama said the occasion was not a celebration of power or triumph, moment of gratitude and recommitment to the trust reposed in his government by Ghanaians. Ghanaians that the year ahead would be approached with humility, empathy, and courage, stressing that leadership was stewardship and authority, a fleeting trust held on behalf of the people. President Mahama acknowledged the economic hardship, social anxiety, and global uncertainties that has characterized the past year, but noted that Ghana's democratic institutions had remained resilient and the people patient and hopeful. Work we've begun is far from finished, he said, adding that progress should not be measured only by economic indicators, but also by restored hope, rebuilt trust, and a regained sense of national direction. To vulnerable groups, the youth, and those who felt excluded, while calling for national unity as the foundation for Ghana's strength. The Thanksgiving service attended by the Vice President, Professor Jainano Pokwajima, the First Lady, Lordina Mahama, Chief Justice Paul Baffa-Boni, senior government officials, members of parliament, clergy, traditional leaders, and the diplomatic corps also featured a documentary highlighting major milestones chalked up by his administration over the past year. Was the repeal of several taxes, including the COVID-19 health recovery levy, the electronic transfer levy, and the betting tax. President Mahama was shown signing the repeal bills into law, describing the removal of the COVID levy as a promise made, promise delivered. The launch of the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, popularly known as Mahama Care, a flagship social intervention aimed at supporting Ghanaians living with chronic non-communicable diseases. The president noted that such diseases account for more than 40% of deaths nationwide, and said the initiative was designed to restore hope to families overwhelmed by the cost of long-term care. We are launching more than just an initiative. We are launching hope, he stated in the recorded footage. Another major policy milestone featured was the introduction of the free tertiary education for persons with disabilities under the theme Disability, Not Inability. The initiative integrates existing scholarship schemes into a universal disability scholarship managed under the Student Loan Fund, in line with the administration's recent agenda on inclusion and equity.
Baby, you make me proud.
Also saw the formal launch of the 24-hour economy and accelerated export development program, which President Mahama described as a national asset, national research aimed at unlocking Ghana's productive potential. The program targets high-impact, job-rich and export-oriented sectors with strong linkages across the economy. In the area of agriculture, the Feed Ghana program was unveiled as the umbrella framework for achieving food self-sufficiency modernizing farming practices and developing agro-industrial zones nationwide. Development featured prominently, with the president outlining the Big Push program, covering roads, railway, and aviation infrastructure across all 16 regions, drawing parallels with historical investment that opened up economies elsewhere. Killed in Bia accident. 6 people reportedly died on the spot in a tragic road accident at Esikuma, a community located between Bia West and Bia East District in the Western North region. The accident has left one other person in critical condition. It was reported that 8 persons, including the rider, were on board a tricycle popularly known as a Bawumia, which was moving from Asupri in the Bia West District to Adabokrum in the Bia East District for farming activities. Upon reaching a sloping section of the road near Sikuma, a timber truck traveling from Adabokrum reportedly lost control and crashed onto the tricycle, killing the 6 people instantly. Who sustained several and severe injuries was rushed to the Samu Government Hospital for medical treatment. Information gathered was that the rider of the tricycle managed to jump off and escape moments before the crash, but currently his whereabouts remain unknown, and youth in the community have since mounted a search to locate him and ascertain his condition. Meanwhile, the driver of the timber truck has reported himself to the Tebiso District Police Command, and personnel from the command visited the scene, conveyed the bodies to the morgue, and have since commenced investigations into the accident. Sorry there.
Why would you introduce me on sad notes?
Introducing
Don't be doing that. It's a new year. It's only goodness. Only good things, great things, you know.
Enjoyment.
Sad notes. How?
I apologize. I'll introduce you on the
So let do again.
Okay.
So do again.
I've come to look for song enjoyment. When I find the song, then I'll introduce you. Relax. Enjoyment when we find it. We'll bring you.
2026 there. No sorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sixtus Don Ulo. I introduce to you.
Drum roll. Yeah. This has started.
I should know. Yeah. we should but 6 people have died.
Sad.
Yes. So now I should change,
For the
I
families.
should change the enjoyment song.
To introduce me.
No, so we are talking about.
No, you were introducing me, not the dead.
Okay. How can I introduce the dead? How are you, Senior? How?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay.
How was your night?
It was okay.
Mabel Akubanase gave you a party yesterday.
Yes. The leadership of Media General's newsroom. You people, you don't work in proper company. Yesterday was enjoyment. It was a newsroom party, but everybody came. Engineering.
But do you news alone?
When they are doing their parties, do we go there?
Do you news? That one is on to you.
In fact, no. Do they invite us?
You are in Media General. You see party. You are waiting for invite. You get problem.
In fact, newsroom party.
You get problem.
It's a party for media. In fact, it's not media, you use Media General newsroom. So Onia is part of the newsroom. There are some departments under the newsroom. Engineering people, they are not under the newsroom. They came there some.
Okay.
Gate.
Engineering, do they help you in your news?
That's what the context I'm speaking.
Oh, you make your point. Let me also ask my question.
3 group security people.
So 3 group. There's 3 group help you.
Let me finish.
Security people, are they relevant to you?
You are not helping. You're not helping us. All of them, they help our work. We acknowledge them. They are very serious people. But
they shouldn't party your party.
When we do company party. The company party is for everybody.
No.
Wait, sisters. Right now, if you are doing sunrise party, you won't go and bring APL. APL is not sunrise.
That's different. That's different.
How is it different?
Sunrise is
what?
It's a very minute. And if you are doing sunrise, it means that there's a conversation you want to have that is peculiar to sunrise.
Sunrise party. So why sunrise? The security people don't help sunrise.
No, but sunrise we do parties all the time.
Security people don't.
When we climb up the mountains and we eat our fufu.
You. When people are doing the security people don't help sunrise.
No, they do.
Engineering people don't. You invite them to come and do sunrise party.
No, that is because sunrise outings just to bond the team. And these are not things that are spontaneously. We just say, oh, team, let's meet at this place. Let's do this. Let's do that. Yeah. It's good for team bonding. That is what sunrise is. You cannot be doing newsroom and say security shouldn't come. No, you are sitting here. Who is watching your car?
You are not understanding. We are speaking in context here.
What is the context? The context is Media General.
No, we didn't say Media General.
Once you are a staff of Media General, whether newsroom or APLO, what's the other one? 3 group.
You should go to every party.
Yes.
When the party has a name.
Oh, you there be there. Me, if I hear the party, I'm coming.
All of them who came, if their stomach pains them today, if their stomach pains them today, they should not talk. If their stomach pains them today,
the Media General is Media General.
They should not say anything.
Your ID card does not say newsroom.
If they are doing
your ID card says Media General.
If they are doing Media General party, everybody can come. It's Media General party.
But there's no Media General without the bodies. It is the various parts that make up the body. So there's no Media General without. Don't do that and exclude people.
Wait, right now, right now. If there's a problem in the newsroom,
it is your problem.
That is our problem.
It's your problem.
Enjoyment there.
It's for Media General.
But it was fun yesterday. It was nice. See, I like to sit and watch people have fun. I saw the 3 group people shouting, yeah, it's not their party too. And they were shouting more than the party.
No, 3 group actually made the party. Shout out to Janet, shout out to Sally. Sally, what the name says? Supergirl Sally.
You have Supergirl here.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Okay. Shout out to Sewa. Shout out to DJ Phil.
Yes.
And you know who powered the party?
Somebody said DJ
You know
Abia.
who powered the party?
DJ Abia.
To use your to do the party.
We came to hire him.
Abia, how much were you paid?
Give
You are here saying newsroom people only. Why didn't a newsroom person DJ the party?
We outsourced to hire him.
You outsourced to.
We created a.
The man is saying something. It means a budget day. You
I mean, we're talking about the newsroom.
That budget day.
Yeah. We will not allow you.
Kudos to Astus, Mabel, Cyril.
HR was there. Tiama was there.
HR was there. HR. So that was my first time seeing Antiama dance.
Oh, I see.
She got moves, man.
Yeah.
She got moves.
Hey, and Komla Kluchi said the opening prayer.
You see, sometimes
Komla Kluchi.
when some things do not go well, you don't understand. You want to open a party. Then you say me, my uncle should come and pray.
Komla Kluchi should come and pray.
You say me, my uncle should come and pray the opening prayer.
Komla Kluchi.
Yeah. No, but it was a beautiful prayer.
It was.
It was a beautiful prayer.
Touch on various aspects.
Yeah. This was a prayer indeed.
It's a prayer by Komla Kluchi.
But your boss cannot dance.
My boss dance. Mabel dance. Mabel is my boss.
Oh, good. Mabel is your boss?
Yes, Mabel is my boss.
Astus is not your boss?
I have plenty bosses. I can choose. I can choose the one to use to respond to any question.
So Astus doesn't know how to dance.
You have to ask. Yesterday he said he had an injury. That's why he didn't.
Oh, please, I beg you.
Somebody's own leg. He's like, did you dance?
They said the man should come and dance. The man, he stand there, he look at the microphone, look at it, say, give me the thing, make I present.
There's a point in life that you can stand and dance. There's a point you can sit and dance. There's a point you can dance in your head. And there's a point, even the dancing in your head, cry.
It's always. No, but at least if you can dance, you should be able to sing. You see, DJ Abiam gave him some reggae song, be like that. What song was that? He said, the thing, no, just put the microphone to your mouth and pretend to be.
But you know that Astus speaks very good patois.
No, then that one too, the injury affected it.
No, because we should not be doing our boss like that. But our
you're America already.
No, the general
wait, they are praise out though. You do them already.
Let me play song and ask you something. The one I want to ask, I can't ask in the microphone. Why you laugh? Why you laughing?
So you were saying that.
Is it?
You were saying that.
Is it?
So you were saying as the injury affected the patois.
Oh well, maybe the patois didn't come. He does not like to speak patois after 7. After 7.
No, but boss. No. Boss, this one there. No.
Asu speaks good patois. He's.
I went for the APL party. I saw perfect dance.
So which party have you not gone?
I said you be there. Me, I'm a staff of Media General. If you are doing party, I'm showing. I'm not waiting for it. All I need to know is when and where. You'll be there saying you are. Yeah, me, I'm MG staff. Yeah. It was unless I don't know about the party, I'm coming.
Okay.
With my ID card.
You show it. I work here. My seat is there. Frederick Kunzo Tiani was there yesterday. He was going up and down. He was an active.
But we have to ban Fred from drinking.
He drank yesterday.
No, he drank Coke and it didn't go well.
Oh, I see. Coke.
Coke.
What did you drink?
Oh, I took. There was a cocktail of something. I don't know the name. Yeah, so I took that and I took this.
Just like all you need is you need to know is the party you go. All you need is the drink you drink.
No, so I just told the bar.
Make something for me.
Oh, give me special. Yeah. No, but the milk, I don't know how they call it. Yeah, she was doing something milky. That was really good. That one was really, really, really good. And that was a special one.
Yeah, it was a nice party. So this morning, I want to say thank you and good morning to our bosses.
No, but Astus has to come and dance in the news.
Astus, Ahia Blair, Mabel, Aku, Banase, Cyril Dogbe, good organization, Grace Ajiman, Sarah Penkro, everybody in the newsroom.
Yes, and to all those employees who won awards.
Yes, Frederick Konzo Tiani, Christian Yali, Mawene Egbeta, Koshia Meko, Isaac Koshia Meko, a few other people.
You forgotten?
Sarah Penkro. Sarah Penkro won an award. Mention a few of the names.
Okay. So to all the employees who won awards, Employee Crosby, congratulations. What's the name of your award again?
Oh, I'll send it to you. To you what the citation says. And
congratulations to the 3 group members for making the party a party.
We did not send them.
Without, you see, they brought the hype to the party. You people were all sitting down there doing like you are working, you are writing scripts, and looking serious, and like you are conducting interviews. So you cannot relax.
Wait. Let me read my distance. This is my certificate of appreciation, 2025 MG Awards. They wrote my name, Crosby Nobolanan. In recognition of your remarkable contribution and exceptional performance in media general news, content production and delivery in 2025. It says your zeal, commitment and excellence in execution demonstrated true teamwork and an unwavering dedication for impactful journalism, faithfully advancing the first in news philosophy. Signature Ahiable, date 07/01/2026.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what will you do with this award?
Oh, I'll do it very nice. Yeah. It's the recognition that, it's nice.
So what do you want to say to the people? What is your award speech?
I said it yesterday.
No, you didn't say anything yesterday. I was there from Crane to Crank.
Because it's part.
You forget that the DJ, I am the manager to the DJ that you people hired and shared the money amongst yourselves. Today you are exposing yourself.
The DJ decided to front himself. He didn't want to come with you. He says, and he brings that into you. You tear. He says that you tear trouble, so he'll not mind you. But Sixtus, I nearly called you Astus.
I have suffered that already, so in fact I've been suffering it. It's fine.
We'll open the film shortly, but let's talk about a few things. You heard what Asidu Nketia said to the NDC supporters. I said we'll open the line shortly. Now the thing is blinking. The phones are calling. They keep on calling. Keep on coming. Relax. In just a few minutes, we'll open the phone lines for you. You heard from the chairman of the NDC, Asidu Nketia, saying that the agitation should stop because you people said we'll give you 60 minutes. We're giving you the 60 minutes as we are done. Wait. Work hard, let us stay in power so that eventually you'd come back into, when we stay in government, we can look at other appointments that may favor you. What do you think?
No, I think it's an important call that came from the chairman of the party. The government is in place. The party still has to be active. The party still has to be able to hold the administration to check, so that the actions of the administration will not affect the fortunes of the party. We run a very curious is not the word I'm looking for, but let me use that system. You see, for the political science students, that question has always come up, and especially in our system. At what point can the party say, we are done? Now it is government, deal with the government. And I think under Akufo-Addo, when John Boydu was general secretary, there were instances that they had to address that question. The party, the administration is sponsored by the party. So the actions and inactions of the administration always go a long way to affect the party itself. So you cannot have a president who says that I am the president, whatever you say, you can go and bend the sea. Media, I am me, and my appointees, we are we. No. You still answer to the party to some extent, in fact, to a very large extent. Our system, unfortunately, is not like the South African system where they can recall you. In the South African system and other systems, if you misbehave, the party will simply recall you, and you will lose that position. So it is important that the government listens to the cries of the grassroots, number one. Number two, it's equally important that the grassroots understand the operations of the administration so that the two will understand where what interfaces and which arm would have to do what in order not to affect the larger party interest. But here on this very show, we keep receiving a lot of calls, especially when you activate today. I'm sure somebody will call and say, Alaji Gondo, and what are the popular names we keep hearing? And they will say, oh, this person did so well for the party. We are still waiting for the president to do this. But the commitment that the president made is binding on the party. So if the president said, I will appoint 60 ministers, then he comes into power, then agitation by party grassroots, the president says, you know what, okay, my party people, because you are not getting jobs, I will appoint 70 or 80. When the party goes to campaign in the next round of elections, the question would come up. When you people were campaigning the previous season, you made us this promise. But when you eventually took over the reins, you didn't do according to that.
Said if we had said we would appoint 1,000 people, now we could have appointed.
Now you could have.
So
But you made a firm commitment. In fact, that commitment was one of the major contributors to the party winning power.
Yeah.
So you cannot now turn around and say Alaji Gondo does not have, Alaji Yusuf does not have, Malam Esa does not have. And so let us give all of them. 60 is 60.
Right. Before we open the phone lines, just a few other stories that you may want to talk about when you call us. For those of you who are asking the transport fares to go down, GPR2 says the fares will be reviewed when operating costs cease. The Ghana Road Transport Union has indicated that any reduction in transport fares will only be considered when overall operating conditions improve, despite growing pressure on operators to lower fares following recent fuel price declines. The union stance comes amid growing calls and renewed calls from energy sector analysts and industry observers for transport operators to pass on savings from reduced pump prices to commuters. However, GPRTU says that unless everything else goes down, we're talking about spare parts, vehicle maintenance, tires, lubricants, and financing costs. All of these remain high, so it will be difficult to do that. Also, former Attorney General Aiko Otu has criticized ministerial appointments made under former President Kufuor, describing them as most excessive and damaging in Ghana's Fourth Republic. That is corroborating, maybe in a certain way, what the chairman of the NDC is saying. Also this morning, one of the bigger stories is that U.S. immigration authorities have detained Ken Ofori-Atta over visa status, and it is something we'll get into the details today in our big conversation segment. Former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta has been detained by the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement over questions surrounding the status of his stay in the country. That's a confirmation that has come from his legal team.
But why is His Excellency Aiko Otu now speaking?
Say again?
Why is His Excellency Aiko Otu now speaking?
Why he's now speaking?
Yes.
Because
it's too late in the day, or?
You think so?
Yeah, he's one of the voices in the NPP that is respected. And usually when he speaks...
In fact, why are you now speaking? Let's let our listeners speak.
Okay.
Call us on 0559242717 or 0556910154, 0559242717 0556910154. Hello, good morning.